ninth bout of the evening. 178 pounds, the light heavyweights. To the left of your screen, Juan Carlos Gomez and his opponent Antonio Tarver out of Orlando, Florida. And for one of the rare instances in the competition tonight, Team USA has the more experienced boxer. Tarver's 25 years old. Gomez is only 21, although Gomez has in fact been boxing for the last 10 years. So they start him very young in Cuba, as you know. They start him in the villages and the provinces. And boxing in Cuba is like physical education here in the United States.
They believe that it is sport for everyone. Sports is the right of the people, as they say in the country of Cuba.
And you saw the referee, Omar Rivera of Cuba, as the bell sounds, starting round number 1.
And Gomez is certainly wasting no time coming out to meet and greet Antonio Tarver. Gomez is a former junior world champion in 1990.
And most impressively, a silver medalist at the World Championships this year. So he's a young man who's really had a taste of the best competition in the world, despite his rather tender age of 21.
You know, Tarver, on the other hand, told us he first put on the gloves at age 11, but he's 25, did not turn serious in the sport of boxing until 22 years of age. So technically you can say he's got a solid 3 years behind him, which is how long Gomez has been on the national team in Cuba.
Minute gone here in round 1. 3-minute rounds, 3 rounds each. Pounding left hands, good overhand left by Tarver, and using the right into the ribs of Juan Carlos Gomez.
Good shot, good opportunity for Tarver. As long as the referee does not yell break or step in and intervene, he's got to take advantage of that. That's exactly where he wants to be. Trading blow for blow, body to body, head to head.
It was Tarver who backpedaled after a very long and tedious exchange.
And that's what Jesse Ravello and the other coaching staff, Howard Mosley and Al Mitchell, have been telling the boxers all along. Move in and take away their reach. Neutralize their offensive weapons, and you become the offensive weapon.
Tarver working both the midsection, then coming back up high, and I think that's what the USA coaches wanted, was to work the body and work your way up to the head.
They know that the Cuban boxers are going to throw punches, and if that Cuban boxer throws 3 punches, our coaches want our kids to throw 4 punches. If he throws 4, then we throw 5. We out-punch him, and if we do that, we can outscore him.
30 seconds to go in the first round. It's been a pretty good one for Antonio Tarver. Only one bout previously against a Cuban, a very competitive loss back in 1993. And he said he learned early that you can't burn out in the first round. You got to save your energy. He's had a good first round, but he's trying to conserve his energy and not leave it here in the first round. 10 seconds to go in the round. And Tarver's done very nicely here.
Hi, I'm
Found in what is a very competitive bout and what we surmise is a very closely scored bout at the moment.
Another right hand by Tarver. Tarver now sticking and moving. And Tarver working his way out of the corner very smartly.
Now Gomez pressing him in the corner. Tarver boxing out of it very nicely. 30 seconds to go.
He's got to circle and stick and move. He's got to circle and stick and move.
This is going to be a tight one. You just get the feeling that the last punch may win it if it's a scoring blow. Coming up on the 10-second mark to go in the bout.
The action got hot and heavy throughout this round. And unlike other bouts, it moved away from the center of the ring and into the corner. But Gomez does a good job, as does most of his teammates, of ducking out of that corner and bringing the action back where it serves him to his advantage. Good move by Tarver putting him there. Good move by Gomez getting out.
All right, this is going to be a close one. Let's get it now from Ted Sarandis.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner on a decision. In the red corner, Juan Gomez.
Well, Juan Carlos Gomez has won this very, very close decision. I don't know whether it was a tiebreaker system or how exactly it worked out, but we had been indicated to us earlier that it was a draw. Then we thought that in a tiebreaker, Tarver had won it. At the last moment, it went to Gomez, and I cannot tell you why. We'll try to find out.
But it was determined by aggressiveness, and it was perhaps the aggressiveness off of this particular flurry by Gomez that turned the tide in the judge's favor. In any bout, when the score comes out even, it will go to that boxer that was deemed most aggressive in the eyes of the judges.
32 pounds. Let's take a look at the pairing here. In the lightweight division, Iazbelis Hurtado.